Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This video is entitled Gossip. So the Bible says that in Exodus 23, 1 through 3, it says, don't pass on malicious gossip. It says, thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a case to decline after many to wrest judgment. Neither shalt thou countenance, it says, neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his case. Okay, so y'all, that saying is, you cannot spread gossip, okay? Because let me tell you why. The power of life and death is in your tongue. And what we tend to think of is the power of life and death is in our tongue, only regarding our own lives. But the power of life and death is in our tongue also regarding the lives of others. Also, in the cases of other people's lives, we can speak death upon those people, and we can cause them to experience things that they wouldn't have experienced if you hadn't put your mouth on things in a negative way. You can speak death onto that person's life, which means you can curse that person's life, to that person's life that would not have come upon that person if you hadn't spoke what you spoke on that person. Why? Because the power of life and death is in our tongue, and not only for ourselves, but also towards others. So when you do that, you're cursing that person. So if you're cursing that person, it makes it a form of witchcraft. We have to be careful not to do witchcraft within our own lives and also towards the lives of others. See, we're not taught that. We're not taught about our words can manifest in somebody else's life, and our words can send destruction to somebody else's life, as if we are a witch ourselves, casting a spell. So that's why I tell people, like, I don't gossip on anybody. I don't spread the word about somebody did this and somebody did that and somebody told me this and somebody told me that, and I'm gonna relay the message, because I don't know if that's true. Even if it is true, it's not for my mouth to be on. And you never look down on somebody unless you're reaching down to help that person. It's not your right to look down on anybody. Only thing you can do is, if you see them down, is reach your hands to grab them and pull them up. Because otherwise you're in the wrong for looking down. Just like what Jesus said, he without sin cast the first stone. You're in the wrong by passing judgment on somebody when you're not even trying to help that person. It's a difference between, saying, hey, you're doing this wrong and this is the right way you should do it. And then it's a difference between just talking about somebody like they're a low down dirty dog. You see what I'm saying? And to take that situation to that person and say, I don't think you're doing this right. You should do something better. This is not the right way to do it. And I don't think this is a godly way of doing this. In private. See what I'm saying? Things are supposed to be handled in private. It's never supposed to be just putting somebody on Front Street. Things are never supposed to be handled like that. That's not the way of God to do that. You're supposed to deal with people in secret, because we're all supposed to help each other. We're not supposed to put each other's problems out there, because we all have problems. We all have things that we struggle with. We all have something that somebody can talk about. So we're not supposed to put other people's lives out there like that. We're supposed to protect each other And we're supposed to protect each other's reputation. Because if we don't, the Bible says, what you've done to the least of mine, you have done it unto me. So every time you put your mouth on somebody and you say something that was not right, you immediately ask God to forgive you. And you immediately stop talking about that person. Because what you have done, when God said, when you've done it to the least of mine, you have done it unto me. You have done it unto God. So y'all, I'm not going to make this video long. That was really all I had to say, because there's a lot of people that pass the word along with this. Oh, you heard what happened with such and such. Oh, that's a shame. That person should be ashamed of themselves. Oh, my goodness. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I heard it too. Whoa. And the conversation goes on. The conversation continues. Then you might even go on three-way with somebody. And then the conversation continues like that. And then when they get off the phone with you, they calling their friend. Oh, and the conversation goes on in with such and such and such. And then by that time, it's all over town that you done said something about somebody else. You cannot slander a person's reputation. That is slandering somebody. The Bible says that is like death. Like when you slander a person, you're killing that person's spirit. You're killing that person off. Because why? You're killing their spirit. Why? You're killing their relationships with people. Why? It's murder. So y'all, thank you for watching this video. Thumbs this video up, like and subscribe, share with a friend, and God bless.